Hello, APS Online students. My name is Mr. Brysh. I'm your counselor, and I wanted to go over a little bit today about how you navigate Family Connection. We're going to use Naviance at our school in this district um, to do a lot of things regarding planning for your future. So as you can see, when you first log into Family Connection, the courses, there's a college tab, there's a careers tab, there's an about me tab, and there's my planner tab. So I'm going to do separate videos for all of these tabs here. But this one here is just going to be about an overview and what you can find once you log in. So once you log in, you can see that you end up in this welcome page. It's got the phone number there. It's got a number of tabs you can click on. You can always go home with this tab here. You can always do like a shortcut to any of these tabs here. And if you have any messages, messages are over here. So you can see in the updates section, periodically what you'll see from us at the school is an update about upcoming events or an update about due dates, that sort of thing. And so you can click into there to see an update. Let's click into there now. So here's an example of an old update. And what you'll see this year are new ones. So you'll see this year's one will say, please complete the ACT practice test before, whenever we do the practice this year. It's in October this year. Hello, APS Online students. My name is Mr. Brysh, and I am your counselor. Today, we're going to talk about navigating Naviance's Family Connection. You may be asking yourself, what do we use Family Connection for? If you are a student from the district in another school, you've probably seen this before, and you're probably fairly familiar with it. But for those of you who haven't seen this before, what we use it for is to keep track of our individualized career and academic plans, or we call them ICAPs for short. And what this is goals that you've set for yourself for after high school, with regard to your career. So let's say you decided that you wanted to be an airline pilot. If you wanted to be an airline pilot, then if that's your end goal, then you would have to have steps that you need to take to make that goal happen. And so the individualized career and academic plan is designed to take you from not knowing anything about how to get to your goal of being an airline pilot and working in small steps from 9th grade to 12th grade in order to get you to that spot. So I hope that makes sense. You have in Family Connection a number of tabs that you're going to be working with that are going to help you set goals and then help you plan what classes you want to take and then help you plan on taking things like the ACT, the SAT, and then doing career research, all that good stuff, all happens in Family Connection. So we're going to be using this a lot, so you're going to have to be familiar with it. So at the beginning, you will see, let's go home here, you will see a welcome sign. It's our welcome for the year. Where I was in the updates area. So you'll see periodic updates. I put a sample one in there, or I've left a sample one in there for, well, you can tell it's a while now. That says complete the practice ACT. So you'll get updates like that. So this year when we do the practice ACT, you'll get one for 2014. And you can also see that there is a mobile app available if you want to put it on your phone or your iPad if you have an iPad. And we'll be using this a lot in class, but you can also, this is a web-based program, so you can use this on your own time at your home if you want to. So I'm going to make individual videos on each of the tabs, what you can do about each of the tabs. This one's just kind of a general overview. So we've talked a little bit about your messages over here. You can get new messages there. You'll see updates occasionally. You'll see the welcome message when you first get in. What you're probably going to be doing most of the time when you get in here is as soon as you log in like this, you'll be going to My Planner. You'll be going to Tasks Assigned to Me. We don't have any tasks yet because I'm doing this over the summertime, but eventually what you'll see is a list of tasks for a student to do. And so in my planner, you'll be doing your ICAP tasks. Depending on your graduation year, you might have anywhere between 6 tasks and 8 tasks. As we get older and closer to graduation, you have to decide whether you're going to college, whether you're going into the world of work, and that sort of thing. So the further you get along, the more tasks you have. But the tasks assigned to me will be in this area. And the other thing that is interesting about this page is the goals. So here's where you put your goals. You're going to add a new goal. You're just going to click on this. You're going to click on other goals. And then you're going to put my goal is, whatever it is, to be an airline pilot, let's say, or use our example from earlier. And this goal is important to me because I've always wanted to be a pilot, and I think it's really interesting, and I really want a job that is going to be interesting to me and not boring. And then the steps I'll take to reach my goal: I'm going to get good grades, I'm going to graduate from high school, I'm going to go on to college, I'm going to get flight training, all the steps that are going to lead me to my goal of becoming an airline pilot. And so my planner is going to have tasks assigned to me and goals. Those are the two important things there. And the other thing we will talk about today in the overview is the About Me area. So let's click on the About Me tab. Here is where, when you do your goals, you'll be able to click on the goals and see them. If you do any career interest profiler activities, which is you may not know what kind of career you're interested in. So if you take some surveys in Naviance's Family Connection, you can find out about what careers would be the computer thinks are relevant to you based on the answers to questions that you do. They'll ask you things like, I like to make cabinets, and you'll say yes or no. I like to be outdoors, yes or no. I like to work in office areas, yes or no. I like to drive cars, yes or no. And it'll whittle it down into careers that are interesting to you. So any sort of surveys you take are also going to be in this area. And the final thing I want to call your attention to is resume. We'll be doing resumes starting in 9th grade actually, and building them from 9th grade up until 12th grade. So everybody who is at APS Online this year is going to be working with resumes. Even if you're in 9th grade and you're saying to yourself, I don't have a lot of stuff in my resume yet. You're not supposed to, you're 9th grade. But you want to start in 9th grade because what you want to do is by the end of 12th grade have built it up over 4 years into something that's really nice and that you could use to get a job, that you could use to apply to college. So in the My Planner area, let's review real quick before we close out. In the tasks assigned to me, you'll have any tasks that are pending here. We're going to start with goals this year, hint, hint, which is why I showed you the goals tab, because we're going to be doing goals this year. So you're just going to be adding a personal goal, you're going to be adding a career goal this year. And that's how you do that. And then in About Me, you'll find anything you've done, you can search for it after the fact. So here's the goals area. If you do any assessments, you'll find them in this tab. And when you start working on your resume, when you want to go back to it, you click on resume down here. So that's a brief introduction to Naviance's Family Connection. When you have questions, let me know. You can always find my number on the counseling page. Remember, my number is always on the counseling page, so just go to courses up here and click on counseling, and then my number is here, my email is here. If you want to do a personal chat, like this is being recorded right now, but if we could do this just myself and you, if you wanted, we would go to our virtual office there. So when you need me, let me know, and I will help explain whatever you need explained. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in class.